left off where our survivors of the apocalypse they're kind of around a bunch of buildings that are mostly submerged. You know, there's a few of them that have a few floors that are above ground, that are above the sea level at this point. But, you know, for the most part, they're mostly submerged. And I believe Starlight was fixing the boat. Eot and Castiel had just found Eot and brought him back to the boat. And Lemmy Pop was kind of basically chilling. Before we get started into the action, though, we do have some things to go on the beginning to start with, everybody. We need to set HX. We need to set the highlighted stats, which means we need to get into everybody's HX and what have you. So why don't we start with Lemmy Pop Stardust? Who has the highest HX with Lemmy Pop?
I have a 1.
Anybody be the one? Anybody?
I'm looking. I have a -1.
Oh yeah, because I'm a wolf, baby.
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
So
I'm
it
a
sounds
wolf,
like Starlight's got the highest HX. So pick a stat to highlight.
Man, I want to see you do something sharp.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and pick weird.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not have to change either of my highlighted stats. I'd just like to mention that.
Oh no.
So who has the highest HX with Starlight?
I've got 0.
Then that makes it me because I have 3.
Nice.
All right. What stat do you want to highlight for Starlight?
I'm gonna highlight her cool, baby.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to highlight weird.
Okay. I'm still not quite sure how to make weird happen.
So at the beginning of the session, you're going to roll weird because you got bone feel.
Right.
And you have to roll to see if you have any hold.
Okay.
So you'll have at least that. And there's also opening your brain to the maelstrom. And I think there's a few like Savvy Head playbook moves that use weird as well.
Castiel, it cost you 3.
And Castiel, who's got the highest HX with Castiel at this point?
I have a 1.
I also have 3 with Castiel.
I have 2.
All right. Well, let me pop. What stat do you want to see with highlighted with Castiel?
Why don't you be hard today, Castiel?
I want to see Castiel be sharp. And for let's see. And Eot, who has the highest HX with Eot?
I have a 2.
All right. Sounds like you're picking a stat to highlight for Eot.
Okay.
Or child thing.
Yeah.
Right. Child thing. I was gonna say hot, and then you said child thing, and I was like, no.
Right.
No. So I want to see him be cool.
All right.
We already made a mistake last week, so
Yeah.
We did.
I'm gonna highlight sharp. uh,
I'm glad I didn't take a sniff because it's like, and that's the one where I roll weird instead of sharp. I can use sharp. I can use sharp, and I can do cool. I just can't do hot or hard.
Well, you could be a little manipulative and it
Yeah, no,
wouldn't
that's
be like
not.
weird.
Yeah, 'cause that is what
the
makes it like it's weird about it because yeah, it says seduce or manipulate, but it's called hot. It's like
Yeah.
phrasing.
well,
It just makes you feel grody.
Yeah.
um, all right, and Castiel, the Lumi Pop has decreed that your the living expenses for his lifestyle is at 3. Then pay for your own as well. Starlight Yacht pay up a
I
one.
pay 0.
Yeah, you pay 0. That's right. You don't have to fucking
I'm
live
munching
off
on metal.
everything. Starlight, you're gonna have to pay your 1 barter.
Okay. And then why are you rolling harm? Who's harmed?
I just wanted to see what happened if I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Well, you did good. You want to miss.
That's a little weird.
All right. So you guys are Starlight, you're repairing the boat.
Yes. And I
Yacht,
did one to
yacht.
bone field.
I
Okay,
just got done giving
that's
Castiel
right. You got
tour.
bone fields. All right, and you gave Castiel a tour of the area, and you guys got back to the boat, and ran into Lemmy Pop. The giant mutated squid is still out there in the ocean.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of no squid.
Every once in a while, I stare longingly at it and drool a little bit.
So you're back at the boat? Is that what's
Yeah.
going? Okay. So
That's right, because Lemmy Pop gave me a teddy bear, so I have a barter of a teddy bear.
oh, that's so sweet. I can't stand it.
Or a platypus bear. Sorry, a stuffed platypus bear.
How's the boat looking? Like
You've just about got it patched up. Give me a sharp roll here.
okay.
So you're almost done, but you're missing a part. You're missing some. You need some tar, and you don't happen to have any handy.
Okay.
So that's the. You can try to make a run for it to try to get to the Rocky Road, or you could try to make a run for it back to your platform, where you have tar at your platform, but it's a lot longer run. And there's no good. That's the one that's going to be harder because there's a chance you could sink on the way.
And if we hit Rocky Road, though, someone could put on a performance and get some money for his leaseholder.
It's true. And it'd be real cool if I could make a little bit of barter myself. I'm starting to run kind of low. So I'll hit up Lemmy and be like, "Yo, I gotta get some shit to fix this shit. Do you want to go into town with me?
Yeah,
You want to
that
find out?"
sounds fun.
Okay. Then I'll hit up Castiel and be like, "Castiel, I gotta get some shit, and Lemmy's running with me. Do you want to come with us into town?"
So we're gonna leave the kid to guard the ship, or are we
No.
bringing the little person with us too?
Well,
we have to take the ship.
Yeah.
We're not out town.
Yeah, you're a ways off.
It's like Venice,
Yeah, well,
except
well
it takes longer to get places.
Oh no, we're
And there's
not
a
in.
chance of death by giant squid.
No, we're not in Venice, so we have to actually leave this area to get to Rocky Road. Is what he's saying. We're
Yeah.
in just an isolated little archipelago of building tops. There's nothing here except me.
I
Yeah.
thought we were closer than that. Okay.
It's
no.
going to be. Here's the thing. It's going to be a run either way. It's going to the longer run is back to your platform, and you know you have tar there. The rocky road, you're not. It would make sense they do, but you don't know for a fact they do. And it's a shorter run. Either way, you're going to be trying to outrun the. You're either going to have to find a way to sneak past or outrun the giant squid.
Hmm. Well, I guess it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. But
I
I
don't
mean, in
know.
order to get this shit fixed, I've got to find some tar.
I'm running out of, ability. Well, no. Hang on. Speaking of ability. Oh. That's not the ability I wanted. I do not need to be a Jedi right now.
Could I use my hold for it and just have it on hand?
We'd have to get back to the hold.
No. I have a hold for Bonefield that I could use. I could be there with the proper tools and knowledge without any clear explanation why. Well, I guess that really wouldn't work in this situation.
Random brain thought. Okay, there's tall buildings here, right?
Mhm.
And in the bigger cities, they put tar on the roof to reflect the sunlight or whatever, so the building doesn't get too hot. Would the
Mhm.
water erode that away, or could we scrape it off, modify it a little bit so it's usable and whatnot?
I don't know if we can reheat tar, technically.
Yeah, I was like, wouldn't have a way to soften it up, I think.
Well, no, we can definitely make a, receptacle to try, but I don't, scientifically, I don't know if it's possible. Apocalypsely, it's up to the Jester.
So, yeah, a second here. All right, so you're gonna try. Your plan is you want to try to find a way to take the tar off of the roofs and use it for the ship. Give me. I think this is something that's probably going to probably only Starlight could do because I don't think the rest of you have enough know-how on this.
Nope.
So I'm gonna say probably a sharp roll to see if you can figure this out.
Okay.
I think she's got it. I don't have a clue.
Yeah, you can get enough tar together that you can definitely make it to your platform, or you can or like as far as being seaworthy. I can't say definitely because there's still a giant squid you got to get past, but somehow or outrun. But at least you won't leak it. You won't sink to the bottom before you get there, or you can try to make your way to the rocky road.
Okay. Well, it's it's Captain's call what he wants to do, but if I can make us seaworthy to get where we need to go, I'll just make him aware of that and start working it out.
Yeah, you know what we could use since we don't have tar? I have all this bubble gum.
I mean, we could maybe mix the bubble gum with
Hmm.
the tar.
No, you're right. No, whatever we need to do, but we need to get somewhere. Yeah, and also, I'm still trying to figure out what I can play to get rid of this fucking squid.
Hmm. I would really like calamari. So if we can get some of the squid on the ship, but not all of the squid on the ship, that'd be super cool.
Ooh. Right. I just see that backfiring.
It probably will tremendously.
Oh, wait. I have it. Okay, so when we're ready to try and do this, tell me, and then I'll roll weird to see if I fucking help us or not.
What are we gonna try and do? Get calamari? Or get tar?
Well, I can either make the noise that the last well heard when it sang and there was no answer.
Oh, that's
Super sad face.
devastating. It's so fucking sad.
I know, it's epically fucking, yeah. Or, what was it? I lost it. Oh. Nope. Or I can play the noise that the aliens made when they pushed the button that ended humanity and ask God if for a way to get rid of the squid.
Both of those sound like brilliant ways to make him depressed. So
Though I'm actually considering making the noise my soul made when the worst happened, and I realized I was still alive. Because it would be interesting to have a giant mutated squid that thought of us like we were family.
oh, well, that would be. I'm
So,
here for it. Yes. So
It doesn't
and
say
even
that the
though,
NPCs form a family with the PCs. It simply says that all NPCs who hear it now form a family.
right? Hey, I can help. I was
know
gonna
if
say
that's
technically I could pander to my audience and maybe I'd play something that would make it sleepy long enough for us to leave.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Castiel, you wouldn't get paid for that because the squid doesn't have any barter.
What if the squid does have barter though? Like, what about like barnacles and
I don't
shit?
think you know the jester well enough. The squid has no barter.
It's a squid. It's
You
a
don't know what
mutated
your
squid.
apocalypse is. It could have like
Right? It goes to that meme on Facebook where, like, where did you find this sword at? And then it shows, like, what was it? The weird suckerfish guys. And he's like, you got to quit putting stuff up your butt, dude.
Uh, all right,
Anyway,
so
fantastic.
let's. So I think it's
So,
from. Go ahead. Sorry.
well, no. So,
Yeah. So I think probably takes a little bit, but Starlight, you can get it. You can get it
yes, thank
done.
you for fixing the ship, Starlight. I'm
You
going to
are
try
so
and
welcome. Wait,
make
you owe
a
me money.
mirage. That's what we'll
You
do.
owe me money.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. So,
Basically, you're just telling Castiel he has to pay you some money. He's like,
Right.
he's not going to.
Castiel, you owe me
yeah,
money.
Castiel is so broke.
That's all right.
Like,
I'll put it as an
Castiel is
IOU.
so broke, he is Bob Saget broke.
Wait till he has,
Oh.
wait till he has to start paying child support for me.
No.
Oh God.
But, where was I? All right, so I'm going to make the guitar play the sound that the last well heard, and when we're ready, not until then, but when we're ready, I'm going to do that so we can use Mirage and try to entice the squid away from us so we can escape without a battle.
I love it.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
Jester is currently reading what Impulse Mirage does, so
Oh, I have a question. I have a
yes.
gang now for security and leadership.
Well,
Uh,
they'll show up after a while. There'll be about 20 or there'll be about 20 of them, I believe.
20? I've got 20 people.
Did you really take Harpoon Jack's fucking henchman?
No, they're not his henchmen. Let's see.
There are people that owe me money. Castiel, get in line.
Make
They
that
might be.
21 henchmen. Well, 21 and a half.
Yeah, did you find it, Jester?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Furnace.
Well,
Okay,
I
a
thought we
mirage.
should go
So,
further into Rocky Mountains.
and you're trying to get it to do, and you're trying to create a
I'm
mirage
trying to
for
get it to entice. So entice means get attention. Make it, hey, do you want this? Yeah, this is the best.
Yeah, I think you probably create a mirage of Harpoon Jack and his boys on the horizon that the squid sees, and it starts voraciously going after it.
Okay.
So we gotta go.
So you find your. Let me get a. Let me get a sharp roll from you, cause
You mean weird?
cause
Because to do music, I have to crack open the world, which is real weird.
no, you just did music. This is about finding your way to the Rocky Road.
Oh, okay. So roll sharp.
Yeah.
I thought
Let's hope I do.
he needs to roll weird to actually play the music, doesn't he?
No, this isn't about playing the music. This is a completely different role. He's already
Oh.
made the roll for the music. Oh, wait,
okay.
no, you didn't. Go ahead and make the
Oh,
roll for the
see?
music too.
That's why I was super confused. On the same
I
note,
saw
I
the
wasn't gonna argue either.
Yeah. Sorry, go
All
for
right,
it.
but here's my sharp roll for you because we're gonna stick with that. I like that 9.
All right, but go ahead and give me the weird roll. All right, yeah. So they see the deal, and they see the Mirage of Harpoon Jack and his gang, and the squid takes off.
I've got the teddy bear shoved to my face with both arms covering my ears when he's trying to play.
Right? It's just to you.
I
It's
hate
just
it.
the god awful noise of the wolves.
It's the wolves.
Yeah, there's the wolves howling at you.
No, it's the noise of a whale.
Not to me.
Not to him. His experience with this
Bad
is much
baby.
different.
Bad baby. Whale, not wolf.
Aww.
He didn't tell you who.
I
Let's
just shoved the
see.
thing in my face.
I'm gonna pull out that. Wait, no, I shouldn't. I'm gonna find a random bit of scrap metal and I'm gonna hand it to him. And be like, here, everything's okay.
He can't
Did you
see
dip
because
it in
there's a
sugar?
platypus on his face covering both ears. In the fetal position at the back of the boat.
And I'm gonna like gently pat you, but in a way that is like I'm not around enough people to know how to comfort you. Like that is the vibe I'm putting off.
So you're finding your way. You find your way to the Rocky Road, but there's a complication. There's a rather large shipping frigate that is there, and it's got guns attached to it, and it's currently fighting the Rocky Road's small navy force that's there. They seem to have some sort of cannon that's firing off to the islands.
Full power.
Okay.
Stand off on the side and wave.
Nah, don't do that. Grab an oar.
Okay. I'll grab an oar.
Right? It doesn't help much, but
But I feel
we're
like
just
I'm
trying to
doing
make it past them.
The word on the side of the words on the side of the ship look like they've been painted and repainted, but it's painted like and it's a terrible artwork. It's whoever painted it was drunk or just never written anything before. But it says USS Grantfeld on the side, painted very poorly. Yeah. But you guys are going to try to get past this then?
Yeah, because they are busy. We are going to take the opportunity if we can and just drive right past them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to
I was gonna say,
say,
I already rolled a 10. That's pretty badass.
It is.
But I will gladly roll another sharp if that's what you want, buddy.
well, you got here, you got those for those rolls. I think in order to get past this
Or do you
ship,
want a hard?
I'm gonna need a series of rolls, and I'm gonna need them from each of you. I need you
Okay.
to make. I need between you guys to make a hard roll, a sharp roll, a cool roll, and a weird roll. And I don't care
All
which
right.
one of you rolls which, but each of you has to roll
I have
one of
+3 in
those.
weird now. So there we go.
Okay. I
I
only
can
have a
I can do
one.
sharp.
I could do cool.
Castile, are you hard? Castile, can you do hard?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Personal questions.
Sure, let's do hard.
Holy crap! I did it again.
Good job.
All right.
Oh no.
That's one experience for me.
Oh no.
Oh,
Starlight Finger Toast, you can rule it.
So-
I am not cool, you guys.
So I want you to explain how each of you is using each of these stats to get you past. And for those of you who succeeded really well, obviously you get to embellish a little bit and make it cool. Those of you who partially succeeded, I need to know how it partially succeeded. And Starlight, I need to know how you completely did not succeed here.
Okay.
Because I need the narration for all of this. And I don't care who we start with here. You can even use each other's roles to build off one another in the fiction.
All right. So in that case, Starlight, I think you should tell us how you fell first.
Oh fuck. All right. Let's see. It was a cool thing. So
Yeah.
doing something under fire. Okay, so I'm under duress and I'm like
Yeah.
saying this and I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, we can get this. And I literally took Lemmy's like words to heart. So I grab an oar and I am just furiously oaring and it's not doing anything. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Why would he make me do this? And then I lose the oar, like I drop it in the fucking water. And I'm
I love
just
it.
like, this is fine. So then I'm gonna stick my hand in the
Oh,
water
there we go.
and start using my hand as the oar, thinking that this is fucking helping.
I love it.
Awesome. Who's next?
All right. So after all that, like I kick the ship into high gear, like the engine's on full tilt, and then I pull out the guitar and use my weird to play the noise felt in the heart of every doomed soldier when they realize that they've lost everything they love. It's a Miley
This is-
Cyrus song.
Oh God.
And it makes my enemies panic.
All right.
But yeah, we are full tilt driving by, and I make everyone panic because none of those people are my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they're your enemies either. They are worried about you. They do point their guns in your direction temporarily, but they
At
realize
that
they've got
point,
better
they are my
shit to do. Not
Did you
necessarily.
just point a gun at me? You are my enemy now.
Not necessarily. They're just kind of that's a defensive measure. It's kind of like when people are like, "Enterprise, why have you powered up your weapons?" Because you powered yours up, it's a defensive measure? I mean, we really didn't start the shit. Uh,
Because I can't just push a button and have them turn on without that. Because they have battery packs. Yeah. All right.
yeah, they
It's
kind
solar
of
panel.
they kind of are concerned. They're semi concerned about you, but they mostly are. They're more interested in like maybe the panic in this is that like some of the maybe you like paying attention to you caused like some of the boarders that were trying to get aboard this ship like fucking to cause a little bit of chaos, and a couple of them go overboard. Uh, like what the fuck? Who's next? So
So I panic. Um, I'm like, I see a great route that we can take to stay out of cannon fire, and I'm like, I'm on the other side also rowing, and once she stops, like she drops the oar, it gives me more control. But then I realize I'm turning us, so like I stop, I start going, I stop, I start going, I get us right where we need to be, and then then the wolves start screaming, and I throw the oar out in the water, and I pull the bear up to my face, and I go back to the fetal position, screaming.
all right,
Right.
Castiel.
See, this is why I need lithium, or not lithium. Something to make you sleep. Oh, Diamond Tap.
Oh my
Here,
god!
little boy, drink.
I need the Brainer's earplugs.
There you
Castiel.
go. Brainer's earplugs.
Okay. So I'm just standing there, just whatever. Be like, oh, hi, how you doing? Wait, maybe not a good idea. Huh? Whatever. Hi, how you doing?
So how do you use hard to get through this? You're the one that you're the one that was rolling hard. How do you use hard to partially succeed here?
Did you pull out the gun? We have the deck cannon, the retractable deck cannon.
Maybe there was like a cannon of theirs that was like pointing towards us, and you took it out. I don't know. No, because that'd be bad.
You whip out the deck cannon and you're all standing on the end, be like, "Yeah, try it, try it."
They're like those.
But like in a really friendly manner.
Hey, I got a big gun,
guys, but we're prepared.
I got a gun too. See, it's pretty.
I think two of them look at each other for a second, like, is he trying to threaten us or what is he doing? And fucking beyond all of this confusion, you managed to just barely get past the USS Grantfeld. And now you have the jet ski like fucking patrol for the Rockies for the Rocky road to deal with. So how do you guys want to handle this?
Wait, say it again. What happened?
You got past the Grantfeld, but now you're the jet ski gang and the jet ski gang, the jet ski like the naval forces for the naval forces for the Rocky roads are between you and land.
I thought those were the people that were joining Starlight.
No, they don't know if we're good or bad. Like we just sped past the guys that are attacking them.
Yeah, can we play it off?
But that's what I was saying. Like our best bet would probably be like wave our hands, like friendlies.
Well, they're in the middle of
Is that a cool roll?
They're in the middle. I think that's gonna be. Yeah, but it's
a hot roll.
I think it's gonna probably be a hot roll, but you're gonna have to roll maximum here because they are in the middle of a battle trying to keep people they don't recognize off their island.
So, does anyone have a hot score higher than 1? Finger your toes?
No, I'm at a 0. I'm not attractive whatsoever.
I'm the hottest person here. How
You
ironic.
are.
You are Lemmy
That's
Pop
weird.
Stardust, after all.
Right. That's how you became
Da-da,
famous.
da-da, da-da, da-da.
Ooh.
There you go.
Damn. Yeah, I think they're like. I think maybe one of them like is like, hey, is that the guy that? And they're like, isn't he like supposed to be famous or something? And then you get by.
Maybe you're still rocking out, and they're like, "Oh my god, I know this song. I love it." There's that one guy
Right.
that's like so manly dressed, but that's how he.
I'm
he
playing
responds.
like the chorus of Crazy Train as we go by.
Somehow, long after the fall of mankind, the polar ice caps melted, everything's underwater, but people still know how to play Crazy Train.
Yeah.
And Taylor
Maybe
Swift.
that's why he's famous.
And Taylor
because
Swift.
Nobody else.
No, it wasn't
knows
Taylor
how to
Swift. It
play.
was Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
Taylor
Miley
Swift doesn't
Cyrus. Yep.
exist. We burn that when we find it.
Right? So you manage to get ashore. Everybody is busy at the moment, trying to as the island is getting shot at and like cannon fire and what have you. What is your next move?
Casually walk down the road. Don't care.
Yes. Yes. Shit blowing up behind us, and it's like a movie.
So, all right. At this point, I'm gonna need some cool rolls from everybody. If you're just casually trying to walk away without getting hit by cannon fire.
I stumble.
Wait, I thought we'd already succeeded at making it past the guys on jet skis, right?
Cannon
Yeah,
fire
but
is
there's
launching onto the
yeah,
Rocky Mountains.
Oh, they're
exactly.
firing at us from the island?
Not at us, but on the island. So
They're
it just-
the USS Grantfeld is firing on the island and has been since you guys got here. Well, since
That's
before
kind
you
of
guys
dumb in
got
their
here.
own. Yeah, yeah. But fine.
So
Let's be cool.
I'm being the opposite of cool.
I'm
As there is
kinda
a
cool.
small- there's a small
Hey,
storage compartment.
Castile, you're kind of cool.
There's a small storage compartment in the back of the boat, and I've crawled inside, holding the platypus bear.
That's fine. That's a good place for you at the moment. All right, now
all right,
Starlight.
so those
be
are
cool.
I rolled
partial.
it. Yeah, I'm 7.
Yeah, partial
Oh, I missed it.
successes.
It's
So
alright.
we were all
So
successful. Kind of.
partial successes. So instead of getting blown up, 3 harm to each of you, and we need to make some harm roll moves.
Do I take harm if I'm hiding on the boat?
You
I'm not.
you're hiding
Okay.
on the boat.
Ooh, nice. And this is good.
Do I roll harm or
Well,
roll?
it's
So yeah,
it'd
you're
be
rolling harm
plus
here.
3.
Yeah, harm plus 3.
Oh, so I rolled the wrong thing. I thought you
Yeah.
said hard.
It's
No,
harm
So
plus
roll
3.
plus
harm.
3.
Harm plus 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's a 9 then.
So partial or whatever. That's a 10. Yeah, the harm rules are weird.
Get to him real quick here. I was on the wrong
I don't
tab.
understand. Oh, you wanted to miss? I wish it would just say, harm needs to miss.
Okay. So we'll start with Starlight. So suffer harm. That's a 9. I'm gonna choose. Let's choose.
I have a question.
You lose track of. You lose your footing. Go for it.
Oh, no, never mind.
So you take the 3 harm and you lose your footing. Castiel,
Okay.
you rolled yours in already.
Oh,
Cas-
is anyone wearing armor? Because that's important too. Armor would
Yeah.
reduce that plus 3.
I'm an artist. I don't wear armor.
Say,
like
if you're
Ca-
wearing armor, it
I got
should
a
be
lab coat.
under
Does
your
that count?
gear.
Yeah,
What's
I don't think any of you chose character classes that got armor.
I did.
You did.
Where are you, Eot? Come on.
So Castiel, you take harm and you lose track of something you're attending to. What do you lose track of? Something in your
What
possession.
direction I'm walking? Oh,
Yeah.
I lose something?
Yeah, because you got hit by the shell. Like you got caught in the blast from one of the shells, and it didn't do like all the harm it could have done, but it did 3 harm, and you lose track of something important you were holding onto. What did you lose track of?
Well, I'm thinking I'm walking along, I get something blows up next to me, I fall back a little bit. Now I have no shoes on.
You lost your
I
shoes.
lost my shoes.
Oh, you dead.
Shit.
You dead then. We all know when
Let
someone
me-
loses their shoes in an explosion, they're dead.
And let
Everybody
me-
Hey,
Never
you
mind.
can have an explosion
Everybody
that
ba-
knocks your socks off and live through it.
And let me pop
They're flip flops. Sorry.
You you're out of action. You're unconscious.
Oh no.
So let me pop when the shell hit, you guys don't take as much damage as you could have, but let me pop's unconscious. Castiel lost track of what was it you lost track of?
My flip flops.
Your flip flops, your shoes, and Starlight got thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Eot is hiding in the boat.
and safe. The baby is safe.
Well, maybe not necessarily safe,
There
but
was wolves crying.
not
and
in the middle of
explosions.
this. Yeah, not in the
You know
middle
it's
of
a
this
safe
shit. Yeah, I think let's see.
I want to like be able to get up and like start helping Lemmy up and look over at the now shoeless Castiel and be like, those shoes were a terrible choice anyway.
Wow.
Nobody wears flip flops in the apocalypse. You should know better. And this is coming from a person that doesn't fucking wear shoes at all.
They were comfy. And that's all I could find at the time. So
You gotta grow calluses on your feet like I have, and I'm gonna lift my foot up and wiggle my gross ass finger toes at him. And it's rough. It's rough. It's like a tire. A nimble tire.
Now, here is. Let me just see. Where the fuck is that? It should have. Alright, so. I think maybe there's a guy guy that comes over. He's kind of a young guy. And he's like, he comes over. He's like, "Hey, get up, man! You're gonna get blown up again. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. Like, come on!"
Yeah, we're okay.
Hey, you guys might want to grab him. And points to Lemmy Pop.
I'm dragging as best I can.
Like, are you
you get
gonna?
one arm, I'll get another arm. You get the arms,
Love it.
the legs. We'll carry him in.
We can do this. I'll drag his ass.
Be careful. Don't damage the guitar.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Well, I can fix it. That's fine.
So maybe the guy, as he's moving along, is like, "Come on, let's get off the beach, man. Let's get off the beach." Your buddy here, he didn't look like. Is he still breathing? I don't know. He's like, "By the way, my name's Zeddy. Who are you?"
Hi, Zeddy. I'm Starlight.
Hold that thought, Zeddy. I touch
And-
Pop Star with my skin to skin and heal him.
Bow, 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 bow.
All right.
Yay.
So, what roll do you need to make a roll here, of some sort?
Yeah. Okay.
So, what roll do you need to make here? Castiel, that's a. And
Okay.
what is
So it heals one
the-
segment, but you also open your brain. So roll that move next. What?
Where is it? What is the? Okay. Healing touch. Yeah, 7 You also can use roll that move next. On a miss for 1 second. And there's so go ahead and make a weird roll here because you're effectively opening your brain.
Me?
No, Castiel.
Okay.
Okay. So on a 7 on a 10 plus. So you rolled one segment. Okay, you the one segment. And you managed to. Yeah, you managed to navigate it. So that's you. How you heal the one segment, and you're
So I go into his brain, make it feel better.
well, and you've got the let's see, where is that here? Looking at something. All right, but you're I think Zeddy kind of moved you off of the field, like shows you guys off of the main field of battle, kind of back behind the lines some. There's a group of people here. I'm going to say at this time, let's see, what kind of jobs do you guys? There are. So some of you have like gigs that you can work here due to what's going on. Castiel, you could try to make some jingle by tending to the health of a dozen or more soldiers, or serving as a combat medic. That's a way that you could make some barter here. Savvy Head, I think, might have some moves that they can perform to earn some jingle here. Oops, Skinner. Savvy Head. You have the ability to maintain some tech around here, would be something you could do right now, or rather, I should say, repair some tech, repair some equipment.
Yeah.
So those are both ways that two of you, at this time, those are opportunities for barter that you guys could do. I'm not
I
sure if
could pander to the audience.
the only reason they can do what the stuff that they can do right now is it's stuff that can happen during a battle. Right now, like trying to pander to the audience, they're all busy
Yeah, I
fighting.
can't play for an audience right now. I
Yeah.
can't work to make money.
Yeah, because they're all busy fighting. Let's see.
I understand, sir.
How much
The
barter can I make off of these guys?
let me see where the barter move thing here is. Let's see if, because I think that's what I'm barter move. Go into holdings, bustling market, instance, highlight instance. I tell you what, roll whatever the primary stat is for Castiel. What do you use for your healing moves?
Weird.
Okay, and savvy heads use weird as well. So if each of you give me a weird roll on a partial success, you earn 1 barter. On a 10 plus, you earn 2 barter. Damn, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight earns 2 barter, and Castiel earns 1. So maybe like Zeddy is like maybe the like somebody who's like a sub commander or looks like they're in charge is like looks at you guys like you hear one of them like, we've got wounded over here, and 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 maybe like you're like go over and you're like, hey, I can do it for some barter, and they're like, oh, okay. And you see one of them like, and he's like, we've got a cannon down over here, and there's like a cannon emplacement that's down, and that's something that Starlight is capable of going over and doing.
Yeah. I got you. Jeez.
Right.
Fighting.
Yeah, so maybe like Starlight, you're over there like tinkering on this gun, and Castiel, you're like over here like taking care of people. Eot, you continue to hear like lots of like explosions going off around you, and you hear somebody like on deck, like walking around on the deck of the ship.
Well, this guy's about to get wrecked. All right. Yeah, I stay perfectly motionless. But if that cover opens to my little hidey hole, aka storage compartment, someone's getting a face full of Eot.
Fucking, yeah. I think while you're listening to the footsteps and whatnot, Lemmy Pop, you have just come to. Castiel almost is like he like sees you like make sure that you're like good or whatever, and then runs off to help some people. And Starlight is already over tinkering with the gun. You have no idea. As far as you know, you're like maybe you're like, where did Eot go? Where did we lose that kid? The kid's gone. We don't know where he's at. But you find yourself kind of sitting up in this clearing on dry land. And it's clear everybody is like in a state of attack and panic and chaos.
Oh, well, I start being chaotic and firing now.
Defense.
Do I see any of the people that I'm supposed to see?
You basically see a lot of the natives here running around. You see a lot of the like the Grantfeld has like people rowing ashore at the moment. There's some that are on the beach.
Right. What about my ship? Where's my ship?
Your ship. You're gonna take a look. You're gonna like run back up and take a look for your ship.
Well, I'm looking around for it because I don't actually remember like crashing onto land.
You guys.
Like, my last memory is being on the boat.
Okay. You it takes you a minute of running around. You kind of like head back up towards the beach before you see it, and you see that there are a couple of guys walking around on the deck of your ship. They look to be people who have come from. They don't look like they're people from. It's kind of hard to tell whether they're from the Rocky Road or the Grantfeld, but you're suspecting maybe from the Grantfeld, maybe.
Well, In that case, I pull out my guitar.
All right.
Let's see. My book just destroyed itself.
That's not a good sign.
There. So you're trying to tell me these people are my enemies?
I'm just telling you there's two people on the deck of your ship.
Well, no, I was talking about the people that I would want to make panic more.
Ah,
Though they're being attacked by those dudes out at sea, right?
well, nobody is actually attacking the guys that are on the deck of your ship right now. They seem to
No, the
be.
people that are on the land with me.
There are some people on the land that are from either side of the conflict because they have people that have rowed down to the shore. There's actually hand-to-hand fighting going on, like gunfire on the beach and what have you.
Well, in that case, I don't know what to play. Let's play the noise that reverberates inside a vulture's skull when it scrapes its beak on carrion bone.
Oh, damn.
Your shit is so dark.
Right? So where is it?
They form a hunting pack.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I think you see a group of them that have managed to shake off that have managed to like finish off the defenders that they're like they managed to finish off the defenders that are like they were fighting, and they all kind of look at each other and get together, and they all kind of like form up like a wedge, almost like a sort of a V formation, and start stalking down. The rest of the defenders have kind of broken and are running, and now they plunge into the forest as well, like sort of at a they kind of plunge into a forest as well in formation, tracking and looking uh, directly, and they're very clearly hunting down these defenders at this point.
Oh dear.
Right, this time I'm playing Cotton Eye Joe.
Joe. That's the
Yeah.
so that's the sound, huh? That's what that sound is, huh?
Yeah. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Kill them. Kill them now.
Yeah.
Probably not, but it's still funny to say.
But yeah, they start hunting up through the forest looking for defenders to kill and take out.
I don't know. I think I would have played for the defenders, but whatever.
Well, it didn't necessarily say who.
I know.
Actually, yeah. So yeah.
I should have made the noise that ancient bronze armies made as their spears beat on their shields. That would have gave who I chose a +1.
These were the people on the ship, right?
Yeah, well, the ones that are now formed a hunting pack were people that were. They're not on the. They're not the ones that are on the ship. Lemmy Pop
I
ship. They're
accidentally
on the beach.
strengthened the invaders and not the defenders.
Oops. Oh well. We don't like these people either. I don't like these people.
These people might be the people that like pay for your stuff.
These people means everyone that's not you guys. Yeah, doesn't have money. What?
Castile, where are
Yeah.
you, Castile?
There are still 2 people on the deck of your ship.
Wonderful.
Oh, well, in that case, somebody kill those people.
Oh, I've got a 9mm.
You need to go attack the guys on the ship.
No, you can't attack them. You need the 10mm for that.
It's true, I do. And I'm
Okay,
currently using it on this engine.
There's our rinse joke of the day. Thank you, boys and girls, for showing up for the rinse joke of the day. We'll be here in 2 weeks. Another rinse joke for you. But back to the battle.
Side note,
Rinse joke.
the 10
Rinse
is
joke.
always the hardest one to find. It's always getting stolen.
Yes. So,
About that, I ate it.
By the way, I just raced.
No,
Yay.
are you
too.
like Starlight? Were you going to try to assault join Lemmy Pop?
Well, am I done with my work? Like, I want to make sure I'm done first.
Okay.
I want to get that sweet, sweet barter before I go off and fight for someone
Okay.
else's shit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're kind of so you're finishing up. You're making sure you did your job right then. All right.
Right.
Lemmy Pop and Eot. Any particular thing you guys are going to do about the ones that are on the deck of the ship looking around? One of them starts
Eod
poking
is the only
around.
one
Yeah.
that's technically there. Can I make it back to my ship from this point?
Yeah.
For me, it depends.
Oh,
if
well then
they
I
open-
shoot them in the fucking face.
You're gonna
if they
shoot at
open-
him?
If they
Wait,
open the cartridge,
Hang on. Castile, do you think I should shoot the people that are on the ship in the face?
Sure, why not?
On a 7 to 9. Hang on. On a 7 to 9, they can choose to erase one of your stat highlights as though you'd been hit by a seduce or manipulate, then given you the stick. On a miss, they don't hold your leash anymore.
But he said, "Sure, why not?" Didn't he?
I mean, he's trying to figure out how his actual power works there on the leash
Maybe they
thing.
think they'd be cool with it. Oh, so there was no problem. So okay,
Yeah.
we're fine.
Yeah.
All right, so there was no problem. We're fine. All right,
All right.
so I would go and shoot them in the face, and that is a shotgun that does 3 harm.
Okay. So let me-
There's something else, but oh, it's semi-automatic. Okay, so is that a hard roll?
hold on a second. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm 22 feet behind you, sir.
Dun, dun,
Semi-automatic shotgun?
There we are.
Bang, 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 bang.
So 3 harm, and they're probably using a. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, roll hard, real quick here.
Oh, nice.
So it's a
I'm going to
partial.
take control of the situation.
Okay.
All right. And what? That's it, right? I only get to pick one, or do I pick 2 on a partial? It's been a while
Just
since I've done harm.
on a 7 to 9, it's choose 2.
Okay, and so what? Deal extra damage.
Okay, so that's 4. And let me figure out what their harm is here, because they're doing some doing stuff too. Oh, that is not the right place. This is so. We go here instead. Go back to
Excuse me.
this is not what I need to find. Need to find the stats on something. I should have had.
All right, everyone else, is he fading in and out, or is
It's
it
he
just
is
me?
real bad.
Well, no, he's just
Oh,
staring. He's not talking. He's just saying,
uh,
let's see.
Well, I'm having a little bit of lag on my end, which is kind of normal, but it's been choppy, and I just wondered if it was
It's
just
no,
me.
I've had choppy. He's been a little choppy for me too. Like I can see him talking,
I
but I'm not hearing.
think they have a I think they have a rifle. So 2 harm from the first one, and the other one was trying to go down. Was actually going below deck. So you suffer 2 harm, and let's get the harm move from you. So roll harm +2.
Ooh, the guy coming below deck could open the compartment.
Holy crap!
Damn.
But
It's a 12.
back down you go.
So you take the 2 harm, and then where's harm?
Let me pop. It's just not good at taking harm. You need to stop. You're an idol, not a fighter.
Dude, I can literally cause like rifts in time and space if I
There
so
it is.
choose.
So can
So
I.
it completely makes sense that I have a glass jaw.
So it's worse than it seems. You take an additional harm, so 3 harm.
Cool, I can actually put that on the chart.
So there you go, and all right. And I think the one that's going downstairs, yeah, you hear gunfire on the deck above. You hear shots
I'm still
fired, and you hear somebody is creeping around in the below deck area too.
Oh, I'm so ready.
You hear
I'm not
them.
coming out unless the thing opens.
Yeah, I think that you hear the. There's a whoever is there stops and turns around towards the front of the. Turns around to go back out. Turns around to the ladder back to the top to the deck. You hear them going up the ladder.
I'm so sorry, let me pop.
It's
Right.
okay.
Let me
I was
pop.
like, he would be like, nope. They're not calling out. It's not anyone I know. They're strangers. This is my den right now. If they enter my den, they're dead. But they're not entering my den.
Let me pop. You. The other one comes back above deck.
The other one comes back above deck. Well, then I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Right.
With permission, of course.
Well, go ahead and
Actually,
roll
wait.
your.
Man, I kind of want to play the guitar instead.
Yeah.
He is definitely my enemy at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that one.
All
I'm
right.
going to make him panic if I can. That's a partial.
Let's see.
Holy crap, I rolled horrible.
So you rolled 7 on a 7 and 9. Choose one, but you also suffer a harm.
Yeah, and I'm fine with suffering a harm, except for the fact that I've already suffered harm. So
At this point, I feel like I want to be like, okay, your
So,
shit's done,
yeah.
because I'm hearing this shit go on, and like get up.
all right, so
So he basically like he does panic and run, but you still take some harm from him shooting you,
I rolled it.
and it's gonna be so that's 10, and you are. What's that? Oh damn it! I didn't even go back to where it was. So that's gonna be another. That's gonna be another extra harm. So another another 3 harm. Because it's worse than it seems. This one fires a handgun at you.
You know, this is probably the only character in the apocalypse where dying a couple of times is awesome.
And he runs away. He freaks out. Like he gets you with a really good shot, but you're like playing your guitar, and it freaks him that like you hit that raw
It's the
note.
B-52s.
Yeah. So
Did you hear me? Because that was funny.
yeah, it's the B-52s. And you playing a little Love Shack there, huh?
The Love Shack.
Yeah, he has no idea what that's all about. And runs off. However,
and clothesline him on the way.
so you're gonna what?
Run back towards the ship, and as that dude's running out, I'm gonna clothesline him, and
You're
then
gonna try
run
to,
up on the ship.
Oh,
you're
well,
gonna try to
that's a
get.
hard, sir.
Well, give me a hard roll here.
Castiel loses it and goes fucking aggro. Ah!
You
That's
shot
hilarious.
my moneymaker.
It's only gonna be 1 damage, but let's see, 9. So you get to choose 2 off of the list. Either inflict terrible harm, which is +1 harm, or suffer little harm, -1, or take definite and undeniable control of the situation, or impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
Want to impress him because I'm gonna run through there, like clothesline him, and he kind of staggers a little bit, but keep going. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he's just like, "Okay," and I keep running.
He's just like, yeah, he's like, what the fuck even? Yeah, he kind of dusts himself off and continues to run back off. Starlight, you've managed to tighten that last nut or bolt in. You've got that whole thing. You've got it back up and running.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like do that whole tap thing that they, you're done, and give it a good tap, and then take off because I know that some shit's going on because I heard Lemmy play his guitar.
Yeah, like Lemmy has literally been wailing on his guitar this whole time.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
rock star.
Right, and I'm like furiously cranking shit down so I can get this job done because I want to go help you, but also I really need to make some money. So it's like,
No. As far as all this goes, I'm fine with this. The more weird
Right.
rolls I get to roll right now, the better.
I love it. So I want to run out and I'll pull out my 9. Is there anybody left to shoot?
Around Lemmy Pop's boat, no. There's one dead guy on the deck.
So you should definitely search him for stuff that's cool.
I will.
He has a
yes.
He has a rifle.
I'm gonna take that.
How many
fucking
rounds does he have?
He's only got a couple.
I'll take it.
He has. It's a rifle, and it's got 2 its two distinguishing factors is that it is an automatic. So
Oh, nice.
that's put automatic and then in parentheses plus area.
Okay.
And then it's and it's also also has 3 round. Nope. High powered. Oh. It's got big, so it's plus. No, not big. How am I looking at? Oh, and semi-automatic. So minus reload, and then in parentheses, semi-automatic, and then in parentheses put minus reload.
Okay. And how many rounds are there?
There's like 2 rounds. He didn't have very many rounds left. Let's see. I think there's still like fighting down the beach a little further, but around around Limby Pop's ship there is none.
Okay. I feel like I need to go check on that kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go check on that weird kid.
All right. So Yacht, you hear like footsteps and like coming down the ladder again.
Okay. Alright.
Should
You
I,
don't
call
see.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
You should
Yacht,
call
you
out
don't.
and be like, hey, this is friendly. Are you okay?
Hey, weird kid. Are you alright?
There we
Do
go. I was
you
like,
need something?
I was sitting there thinking, I don't want to tell her, but if she opens it without saying anything, she's
You're
gonna
gonna
get
kill me.
Yeah, when he hears it's your voice, he does like open the car. It's like those bench seats that some boats have, and you can lift up the seat and it's got storage underneath.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those in the back of the boat. So it's just like you hear it like creak,
Okay.
and he's
You're
peeking
like,
out holding the platypus bear.
Are you okay?
He looks around, he hops out, he's like, good, and thumbs up.
Good. That's good. Why don't we, let's go. That's exactly what she says. All of those words.
He nods
Because
at
I
you.
don't know. I don't know how to take this kid. You're so weird and I like it.
Yeah. He puts something in his mouth and he scampers up the ladder.
Okay. I'm gonna follow him and just be confused.
you walk up onto the deck and you see a dead guy on the deck. Yacht.
It's a
He got a
big
shotgun blast in his chest.
Probably shouldn't eat him.
I mean,
I'm already chewing something, so it's okay. My hunger's satiated.
okay. I mean, it's fresh, so it's not like it hasn't been there, or it's been there for a while. So
I'd have to eat around the
Easily.
buckshot.
right.
Eat around the buckshot? That's the best part. Am I saving it for last? Maybe. Like that's where little nuggets of salt are, aka the metal.
I feel like, are we cannibals?
Right,
Like, just
so,
general
Yeah.
question.
yeah, questionably. Hasn't done it yet. Doesn't consider it bad, but yeah, he's chewing something. He's good.
I mean, like, if you're in an apocalypse and meat just happens to be on your boat, do you take the meat? I mean, it's an apocalypse, so I'm curious. Like, is it a Donner Party situation where
All right,
think it
so I'm
is.
saying as an apocalypse character that if I couldn't find fish long enough and someone died, yes, I would eat them. Everything but the actual dingus. I'd eat the
Okay.
huevos, but not the dingus.
Do you have a freezer on your boat?
Oh my god.
I do
Wow.
not. No,
Okay.
we would actually probably. Hey, wait, we can feed this guy to the squid, maybe.
There
That's
you go.
true. So I'm just gonna kind of pull him out of like the way, but like more inward. And then I guess
Yeah, I definitely don't have a refrigerator.
okay.
Yeah, there's no way he could power that.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna pull him out of the way and be like, yeah, he's don't mind him. We're gonna
Shark bait.
Though I have
Yes.
to admit that would be a fucking awesome piece of barter. I have ice cubes.
You know, it'd be pretty good.
Right. Um,
Well,
there is still like plenty enough fighting down the beach. There is still fighting in the water, and there's still shelling occurring on the beach to some extent.
Nervously looking at that happen.
yeah.
Chewing harder. Nervous.
Yeah. I don't Where's Lemmy?
Lemmy is like half shot up, and he's right there with you guys at the moment.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
so-
Lemmy has fucking been rocking his ass off and fucking making people run away.
So I
In
can't.
fact, anybody that comes within, like 60 feet of us, fucking I play that riff for them over and over again if need be.
Gotcha. I can't heal you. I really don't understand how healing works in this game. 'cause
Only
I'm not a healer.
only FICO can heal.
Yeah,
Okay.
And that's
So-
fine.
yeah, Castiel,
I'm just
you
gonna
would,
be like, yeah, right.
yeah, you would have noticed that Lemmy Pop is bleeding. He's
Again.
again,
It's been 5 minutes and you already decided to get yourself all shut up. All right,
Alright, so
hug it out, dude. I'll
I
make you feel
don't
better.
know if you understand this or not, but I didn't choose to get shot up.
I didn't summon the bullets to come my way. I'm not Magneto.
This was
After-
not me trying to die.
Well, I understand that.
After
Let's
seeing-
hug this out and you'll feel better. And I'll heal
Right.
you.
I think it's fun that in Apocalypse that skin on skin action is what this is. So literally like we both take off our shirts for a minute and then hug and then the bullet hole closes. And how much can you do?
so
How much can you hug me for, Castiel? Because I'm at 6.
you go ahead and it's not gonna be like that much, but you can.
Well,
go
no,
ahead-
that's why I asked.
Yeah. But go ahead and give me the roll for your healing there, Castiel. That's a 9. So on a 9, you heal one segment, but you're also opening your brain, so roll open your brain. So roll weird again.
I don't think this will do anything, but like watching this happen, Starlight's gonna take her shirt off and come in and hug both of them.
Okay,
He's also
so-
harmed, but I don't think it's gonna work.
roll your hot.
Okay.
At the very least, you could get HX from this.
Okay.
the
Oh no, you guys are not having it.
Well,
something that you stepped in just stinks.
Oh, I have not showered in a while.
It's okay. You feel a weird cold metal on your leg as Ia has thrown off his robe and is hugging you while wrapped in like metal plates.
Oh my god, this is
He doesn't understand, but everyone's hugging, so he's just like, I want to do
that's what makes it. That's why it's a 4 because you got into it too.
it. Yeah, you brought the child into it and made it really weird.
Oh yeah. I can see it in my head and it's awful.
Oh, it's great.
Gunfire going off in the distance. We're all half naked hugging each other.
This is-
The kid over there.
wow. Well, you managed
One
to
of us. One of us.
you managed to successfully navigate opening your brain to the psychic maelstrom without damaging anything. And you managed to heal the one segment back to Lemmy Pop. And I think it's about as an appropriate fucking final scene as everything as anything. You just stand there hugging it out while shit's going off around you. Just
Oh, it's
ridiculous. So, for the end of the session, I hope everybody remembered to write experience down or mark experience whenever they were using their like highlighted stats. We're gonna everybody will we're gonna go around and find out who feels like who knows each other a little bit better after tonight's game. And
Wait, what happens when you fail a seduce roll for that?
I think in this case, because it was just hugging it out, and I don't think it was necessarily meant as necessarily a seduce.
Okay, so
It's
then
just-
she's not going to lose any HX with us. I was just
So-
confirming.
So at the end of the session, we all figure out whose character knows them a little bit better and mark some HX. So with that said, Lemmy Pop, who knows Lemmy Pop better at the end of this session? And kind of why?
Me?
Yeah, who knows Lemmy
Okay,
Pop? Who do
I'm
you
sorry.
feel like
I was
Lemmy?
reading story time from Rules Loader, which was about tonight. So I was
okay.
distracted. So as far as it goes, I would say that Castiel has got to know me a little bit better because he has hugged me a lot today.
All right, so Castiel, give yourself one HX with Lemmy Pop. And Castiel, who do you feel knows you better today and why?
Castiel?
I have to go with the same as Lemmy Pop because I spent a lot of time with him today, hugging it out.
All right, so well, Lemmy Pop, you get a
Nice.
HX with Castiel.
Right, Castiel, what does that take you to for me? All right, well, it just gave me an experience point, so I'm back to 0 with you now.
Eot, who knows Eot better at the end of the session?
Everyone knows him a little bit more, but I'll say I have to say Starlight just because she's the one that came and got me. And just to let you know, the thing I was chewing on was the lock that was holding that thing shut originally.
Love it.
He just got a padlock in his mouth that he's just slowly chewing on.
Great. We're gonna be friends, and it's gonna be good.
This is great.
Garbage disposal service.
You're
So, Starlight-
never allowed to come to my horde.
So, Starlight, give yourself one more HX with Eot and tell me who knows Starlight better at the end of the day today.
I think.
I hope it's me.
You hope it's you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's.
Well,
yeah.
no. If it's me, I level for a second time tonight.
Oh shit. Well, I gotta call Eot on. I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah.
next time. But
So, Eot, you get a
Yeah.
HX with Starlight then.
Then I'm losing one. No, I'm just kidding.
You know,
I'm losing.
if Starlight hadn't called out and had just opened it and I would have gone aggro, we could have gotten HX with each other.
Well, you ended up getting HX with each other anyway, so
It's perfect.
Yeah.
it's perfect. It works. It's fine.
I know more about him than I want to know at this point. Like I'm.
You're the one that
fully
made it
aware.
awkward, girl.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to heal up a little. It's not my fault that this kid decided this was a good thing.
Well, you
Well-
also have to remember that like Lemmy is like this weird combination of an 80s metalhead star and a little bit of, face paint. Choose
Oh.
your band that wears face paint. I don't care which one.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm psychopathic. Pick a name. I mean, no. So
Uh,
it completely
Starlight.
makes sense that I'd be like, let me take off this shirt so you can get the wound.
Starlight might be just like a little bit in love with Lemmy. Just like a hair. I mean, he's a rock star, so she's like, yeah, I can get behind that.
pretty much at this point, as far as we know, the only one in the apocalypse. So,
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm the only rock star you've ever met.
Right.
So-
So I'm not a fangirl, but
Technically, in the
appreciative of
apocalypse,
art.
is that kind of like being a ninja? It's just easier to call yourself a rock star than to actually be one.
Yes.
and I think we'll go ahead and get to sign offs here.
Wait, I have a
So,
question.
oh, sure, go ahead.
I was supposed to get a gang this time.
You will your gang will be with you when we start the next session. They will
Okay.
they will definitely, because we had to get you someplace where a gang could exist to form around you.
Gotcha.
Right?
And
They did not spontaneously form around you. I'm
They
sorry.
they did
That's
not
part of the
I
they
mean,
did
apocalypse.
not they
Just
didn't
like-
materialize out of thin air. So
Just random
They
dudes
jumped
that owe
out
me
of the
money.
sea.
Yeah,
Right.
random
But-
dudes that owe me money,
Okay.
like in
So-
rowboats.
If I die, I can come back with +1 weird, and as a guy who rocks out with his weird, dying a few times wouldn't be bad.
Right.
Right. I need to take that +1 weird and then die as well, and then I can attack everything. I mean, what?
And like, so I leveled last time, and then I leveled this time.
Same.
So I just added 2 weird to my weird roll. So I already have a weird of 4. So I'm just going to continually get better at rocking.
When do you get experience? Is it just whenever you roll your highlight or roll something against a player?
well, whenever you roll any of your highlighted stats, if you reach 4.4 HX with anybody, then it resets to 0 and you mark an experience as well.
Okay, yeah, I only got 1 tick the whole time because I could have gotten a second one if I would have went with you guys. I was like, nah, yeah, it's not dumb.
Right? You're like, I'm a little kid. I will fight if I have to, but this box is my friend right now.
Exactly.
I was able to pick up another Savvy Head stat. So if you guys come to me for advice and you take my advice, you get a +1 and I can mark an experience.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm really handy with my toes.
And speaking of that, go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead and start us off on sign offs.
Oh shit! All right, cool. Hi guys, I'm Amy Geddon. Tonight you caught me playing Starlight Fingertoes. She's a savvy tech who picks up shit with her toes. She didn't pick up anything with her toes tonight, but her feet are super fucking gross. Cause she rarely wears shoes in the fucking apocalypse. I got to hang out with this wild child, and he needs to put his clothes back on immediately because I am uncomfortable, as is every other adult in this space. So, let's go. Clothes on. Okay, so then Sundays, I am in either Tales from the Cosmos, where I play Stella Nightshade. She's an elf duskwalker, and or I'm in the same day. It depends on what we're doing. It's Cowboy Bebop, and I'm Becca Shield. Sorry, words are hard. But Becca Shield's basically a tank girl with a spaceship. It's super fucking cool. And then Mondays, I am in Starfinder, where I play Vesa Riven. She's a Lashenta envoy who's mediocre at being an envoy, but apparently just got promoted to intelligence officer of some kind because she is an inquisitive fucking cat. And that's me. That's all I did. That's me.
All right. Who's next?
Wild Thing.
What?
Wild Thing.
You make my heart sing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You don't make killing time groovy.
He took his robes off, but what's underneath is literally just like strings and ropes that are holding plates of metal around. So he's not actually naked.
Okay,
He's
good.
still covered up. That's why like you feel cold, like metal against you.
I was wondering where the cold metal came from because I never heard your description of what you were actually wearing under the.
All you
I
guys,
just-
yeah, all you guys were able to see originally was just the robes because he wears these like tattered. It's actually probably a sheet that he just wraps around himself.
Okay.
Why? What is with me and rugs and sheets?
And
Uh, yeah, no. So what up? I'm Sassy McNasty 69, aka Daniel, aka Eot, the child thing, wild child. I can't remember. It's child thing.
Yep.
It was just. It was like I ain't going out into gunfire and was ready to rip someone's face off when they opened my little den. He's like a little. He's Donnie Thornberry essentially, but not as happy and stupid at times.
Oh, I love
Love
that.
you, Donnie Thornberry.
Mhm.
But
It's like, ouch. I don't think Donnie was stupid.
he did some like the gif I posted where it's like someone's trying to give him a boomerang, he just throws a plate.
Right, but he still got the plate to boomerang.
That is true. And then let's see. Yeah, so tomorrow on Tales from the Cosmos, you can catch me as Kirik Asoki, the little rat witch. I almost said witch thing. The little rat witch who can kill you with a stare. And then, yeah, if we do Cowboy Bebop as Jace, the gambling man who every time we get money, we go on some downtime. He makes like 5 times that amount of money gambling and then loses it all before the next session, so he's back to where he was.
so you're the Faye Valentine of that group then.
Oh God!
He is. He absolutely is. I get to be Jet.
You own the ship. Oh my God. You went for what? Like you went for what what you were going for.
We switch places.
Well, I was more going for like a Spike kind of thing, but that totally makes sense. I am Faye Valentine. All right, I'll own
You
it.
are.
I'm Helen Keller. And yeah, that's just it. Saturday and Sunday. I'm not in anything else. No. Okay. Yeah. No, that's me.
Right on. Who's next?
I am like Scott, whatever, pick a name. We already covered that, so yeah, that's what I am. I played Castiel, and I'm the weird one that started the whole shirtless hugging fest. I gotta touch somebody to heal him. I don't know, it's just skin to skin, so hugging sounded reasonable. I don't know. But that's what I did
Hey,
today.
it was a good hug. I feel way better now.
Oh, good. Okay, what else am I in? Okay, so if we go forward, Sunday, when we get the whole thing put together with having the right people, we'll have Ballad of the Menagerie. Yeah, I suck at singing it, sorry. Anyways, I play chess, and I'm on planet Kneecap, or whatever it's called, planet Z, I don't know. Making it better. I don't know. Picking up the loose ends of the battle over the planet. I don't know. And then on Monday, I'm in Fire Strike as Xander, who is now the head of a brand new department of his own, research. He feels happy about that. So, yeah. And that's all I remember.
Monday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesdays. Yep.
Tuesday in Don't Seattle for Less. I am Sir. And I don't know. I successfully reprogrammed a Marilyn Monroe bot sex doll hooker thing to like be mean to the guy, and then She
Yeah.
got the crap beat out of her.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was fun.
That was a rough mission too. The right on. That leaves Lemmy Pop.
Oh, now you want me to talk? Fine. All right. So, hi. Tonight I played Lemmy Pop. I rocked the hell out in the apocalypse. Made some crazy stuff happen. Made some people cry. Bled a little bit for it. Got shot a couple times. Pretty average in the apocalypse. Having some fun. One of these days, though, I really need to have a show because as much money as I'm spending, I really should make him some from time to time, or at least, what I really want is I want to fail so that I can pass the leash on to the kid because
Just
that makes me laugh.
I feel like there's something where I could be like, since I don't need barter to survive.
nope, because he still does. If you're holding his leash, you still end up having to pay for his shit.
You're giving up the teddy bear.
Yeah,
I
you
will
just-
eat you.
Well,
As much
yeah,
as he thinks you're a wolf and
the
he
whole
hates you.
idea of having the child thing agent. Like,
Let me-
you're gonna play for these people.
You're just
No,
like,
no. I just imagine someone's like, "Hey, you're gonna play for us. Like, you'll need to speak to my agent." I just come flying out of a box and just rip their face off.
just like fucking.
I like that idea too. All
Hey,
right.
I
so-
almost like even better. Like trying to negotiate. Like the idea the Lemmy Pop shows up somewhere and is like needs a place to stay, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go. You need a place? Yeah, I need a place to sleep. It'll be $2 for the night. Yeah, talk to my agent." And just points at this kid, and walks the fuck off, and goes to the room. Just like this poor schmuck standing there looking at this kid who's got to somehow cough up to barter. Like, you give me the. The kid's just like, what?
I literally cough up some metal that I ate earlier.
like, like
so,
ew.
on Mondays, I play Captain's Eye in our main campaign of the Fire Strike. Been playing since 2017. It's pretty kick-ass. And let's see. Even though it doesn't exist so far in the Apocalypse system, Sports, Booze, and Bitches sponsored us tonight, and it's food worth dying over. And this is actually kind of new. I'm still getting used to this. Both my friend Amy Getton and my friend Purple Codex have t-shirts at tpublic.com. They are amazing and fantastic. And we must want our fellow TeePublic patriots have the right and the freedom to get things that are epic that lack ethics. And you can find those things at Amy Getton and Purple Codex on TeePublic. We have official Fire Strike gear there. We have Sports, Booze, and Bitches t-shirts, and you should check those out. You can get them in like 9 different colors, and every time you buy one, Amy gets $1.
A whole $1, you guys. Like, I'm gonna make so many single dollar bills. I'm excited.
Right?
I can go to the strip club and spend like 10 minutes there.
Wait, you've already sold 10 Sports, Booze, and Bitches t-shirts?
No, I'm just very stingy.
Oh,
And I'm a
Uh,
lady, so I don't have to pay for a lot of shit at the strip club anyway.
no, you just have to enjoy
This is
yourself
true.
and everybody's
Right.
happy.
Right.
yeah. I am jealous of that, because like women go to a strip club, everybody's happy to see them there as customers. Everybody's like, well, what can we do to make your life much more fun to be here? Because we like it when women hang out here. Guys show up for a strip club, it's like, okay, you're gonna pay $40 for a fucking drink, but that's only after you pay $20 at the fucking, cover getting in. I don't know, 20 might be a bit high. I never had to pay cover when I went to the strip clubs. I worked in the nightclub industry, so I kind of got in for free.
I
But
I have very rarely had to pay a cover for anything, but usually I'm like, I know people.
But I do know
Yeah,
that
you
if you
do.
buy the stripper a drink, it's usually like a $40 drink here in freaking Kansas, where the cost of living is lower. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
it's
rough.
$40. I can only imagine that it's like 140 in New York or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what you guys are doing wrong, because I find the best way to talk to strippers at the strip club is to not sit on Gyno Row,
Yeah.
and
Well.
throw dollars in front of your friends that are in Gyno Row, and then go sit back in your chair. And then about 2 hours into that, the strippers will come sit with you, and everyone else gets pissed because they have to pay for that.
eh, there are other ways to or you could show up with a lot of cocaine. That works too.
That definitely works. Or you could show up with $5 bills. That works too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! The $5 bills will get you. Also, we do not condone drug use.
We,
No, we do not condone drug use.
I'm glad you tried to say it with a straight face. There's no way
I
I
know.
could. There's no way I
Sorry.
could.
I
There's-
tried.
I wasn't
This
even
was
gonna make
back in
the
the day.
attempt.
He's an old man now. He doesn't do that anymore.
I
No,
never
it's expensive.
cocaine I never did. I just hung out with the DJs who had lots of cocaine and went to the strip club with them. It works a lot
I
better.
used to.
It costs less.
It is a good way, yeah.
I also used to be a DJ ho. It's good to know that I'm in the right group of people.
Uh,
That's how I got into parties for free.
yeah,
Anyway, so yeah, I think that leaves you, sir.
it does. It does. Okay, so well,
Hang on, let me give you your intro. Ladies and gentlemen, the GM.
I am the Just King Zerat. You can catch me here. You can catch me here, well, every other Saturday, like you did tonight, running the Bitter Ends. We are currently in the Wave World sessions. Our watery, like polar ice caps melted apocalypse. That is all over the place. You can also catch me on Monday nights for our flagship show of the Fire Shrike. Um, my favorite group of space terrorists, space pirates, and never do wells. You can also catch me on Saturday night or Tuesday nights. On Tuesday nights for the Don't Seattle for Anything Less, our Shadowrun campaign, where I play Salvo, the elf combat mage who loves fireballs and starting fires, and is apparently now starting a profile of his best work, i.e., the fires he started with fireballs and some hazardous cleaning chemicals. You can also eventually we will be able to get back to the Ballad of the Menagerie, which is Starfinder and will likely happen on Sunday nights. But you can also, I swear, at some point you will be able to catch me over on Zerat playing video games. I keep promising it. I keep not doing it. I really need to get on that. If you are watching us on Twitch and you would like to go back and rewatch all of the fun, the crazy, the hilarity, the insanity, and, you know, uh, figure out, as you go along, what's going on, maybe go back over clues to various things. You can catch us on Paradise Theater on YouTube. If, however, you are watching on YouTube and you would like to see this while the energy is live and raw and you don't know what's going to happen next and catch it when things are actually at their funniest the first time anybody's heard it because it just happened. You can watch us on Paradise Theater on Twitch. The difference between the two of them is on YouTube, there is a space between each word. On Twitch, there's an underscore between each word. However, if you would like to catch up on some scheduling updates, a few random opinions on things that are relevant and topical to the sort of like nerd culture, D&D-esque video gamers, comic books, and all that crazy stuff, or if you just want to catch some memes of some sort of
Hot
temperature,
memes.
that would those be fun. You can catch us at Pear Theater on Twitter as well. With that said, we did talk about the shirts. We talked about the. Is there any other updates and announcements coming up? No, I don't think there are. I believe that does it for tonight. So Good night, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Good night. Bye.